In a rapidly transforming automotive landscape, where electrification has become not just a trend, but an urgent necessity, the search for the most economical electric vehicle on the U.S. market has intensified. Consumers, experts, and enthusiasts closely follow every launch, every technological innovation, and, above all, every study that can provide concrete answers about which model truly represents the best balance between cost, efficiency, and user experience. It is in this context of high expectations and increasingly data-driven decisions that the Tesla Model 3 emerges as the protagonist of a new chapter in electric mobility, having been named by a recent Zootopia study as the most economical electric vehicle to own in 2025. The story of the Tesla Model 3 does not begin with this title, but rather with a promise to make electric mobility accessible, efficient, and desirable for the general public. Since its launch, the Model 3 was designed to be the flagship of the democratization of electric vehicles, combining modern design, cutting-edge technology, and, above all, a cost of ownership that challenges traditional paradigms of the automotive industry. Zootopia's study, by thoroughly analyzing the main electric models available on the American market, brought to light data that not only confirm this promise, but expand it, showing that energy efficiency and real savings can indeed go hand in hand. According to the research, the Tesla Model 3 in the standard RWD version has a cost of just $3.60 to drive 100 miles, considering the national average electricity rates. This seemingly simple metric carries profound implications for the American consumer, who for decades has associated automotive mobility with high fuel, maintenance, and depreciation costs. The Model 3, with its 57.5 kWh battery and real-world range of 260 miles, allows the owner to travel an impressive 2,781 miles on just $100 worth of electricity. These numbers, more than statistics, represent a paradigm shift. For the first time, a mass-produced electric vehicle offers a cost-benefit ratio that rivals and surpasses many combustion engine models, even considering fluctuations in energy prices. Zootopia's analysis is not limited to the standard Model 3. The study also highlights the long-range AWD version, which ranks second, with a cost of $3.75 per 100 miles and 2,665 miles per $100 of electricity. This consistency across different versions of the same model reinforces the idea that efficiency is not a fluke, but the result of engineering designed to maximize every watt consumed. Other models, such as the BMW i4 eDrive 35, appear next, but with higher costs, highlighting Tesla's dominance in this regard. What makes the Tesla Model 3 so efficient? The answer lies in a combination of technical and strategic factors. First, the vehicle's architecture was designed for maximum aerodynamic efficiency, reducing drag and, consequently, energy consumption at high speeds. Tesla's electric propulsion system, recognized worldwide for its robustness and innovation, combines high-efficiency motors with intelligent battery management, optimizing the use of available energy without sacrificing performance. Independent tests confirm that the Model 3 achieves averages above 3.7 miles per kilowatt-hours, outperforming many direct competitors. In addition, the EPA rating, which ranges from 113 mpg to 138 mpg for different Model 3 versions, is corroborated by long-term evaluations from renowned publications such as Edmunds and Consumer Reports, which highlight not only efficiency, but also the consistency of results in real-world conditions. Another key point for the Model 3's success is the total cost of ownership, which goes far beyond the purchase price. Owners of electric vehicles, in general, already benefit from significantly lower maintenance costs compared to combustion vehicles, thanks to the absence of items such as engine oil, filters, spark plugs, and exhaust systems. In the case of the Model 3, this advantage is amplified by the reliability of electronic components and the simplicity of the mechanical setup. Consumer satisfaction reports point to a reduced incidence of mechanical problems and a positive after-sales experience, factors that weigh heavily in the purchasing decision, especially for those seeking predictability and peace of mind in daily use. The charging infrastructure, often cited as a challenge for the mass adoption of electric vehicles, is another differentiator for Tesla. Access to the brand's exclusive supercharger network ensures fast and reliable charging throughout the United States, minimizing wait times and eliminating range anxiety, which still haunts some potential EV buyers. This network, combined with the growing availability of public and home charging points, transforms the Model 3's use into a seamless experience, comparable, and in many cases, superior, to that of traditional vehicles. The economic aspect, however, is not limited to the cost of electricity or energy efficiency. Federal and state tax incentives, discounts on tolls and parking, as well as benefits in restricted traffic zones, make up a package of advantages that make the Model 3 even more attractive. Eligibility for federal tax credits, which can reach up to $7,500, substantially reduces the initial investment, bringing the Model 3's price closer to that of mid-size combustion sedans from traditional brands. For many consumers, this financial equation is the decisive factor in making the permanent switch to electric mobility. The Model 3's performance also deserves mention. Contrary to the stigma that long accompanied electric vehicles, seen as slow and unexciting, the Tesla sedan delivers vigorous acceleration, precise handling, and a quiet, comfortable driving experience. The long-range version, for example, accelerates from 0 to 60 mph in less than 5 seconds, rivaling renowned sports cars. This combination of efficiency, economy, and driving pleasure contributes to the high satisfaction rate among owners, who often report a sense of living in the future behind the wheel of the Model 3. The Model 3's success story, however, is built on more than just numbers and technical specifications. It reflects a cultural shift underway in the United States, where environmental concerns, the desire for innovation, and the search for economic solutions converge to drive the adoption of electric vehicles. The Model 3, by positioning itself as the most economical EV of 2025, symbolizes this transition. A product that meets the demands of an increasingly informed, demanding, and conscious public about its role in building a sustainable future. The competitiveness of the segment, marked by the advance of traditional brands and new startups, keeps Tesla in constant evolution. The Model 3, even when facing rivals like the BMW i4 and Hyundai Ioniq 6, maintains its lead thanks to vertical integration in production, control over the battery supply chain, and the agility to implement software updates that continuously improve efficiency and user experience. This ability to innovate constantly, combined with a commitment to cost reduction and the brand's global expansion, solidifies the Model 3's position as a benchmark, not only in economy, but in smart mobility. For the American consumer, choosing the Model 3 represents more than a rational decision based on savings. It carries an emotional component, fueled by the desire to actively participate in a technological revolution that is redefining the concept of the automobile. Every charge, every mile driven with zero emissions, reinforces the feeling of being at the forefront of a historic transformation, where efficiency and sustainability go hand in hand. As the market matures and infrastructure consolidates, the savings provided by the Model 3 are likely to become even more relevant, especially given the uncertainties about the future of fossil fuels and regulatory pressures for cleaner vehicles. Zootobi's study, by crowning the Model 3 as the most economical EV of 2025, not only recognizes a technical achievement, but points in a clear direction. The future of mobility will inevitably be electric and, by all indications, increasingly accessible. Ultimately, the Tesla Model 3 stands as a symbol of a new era, where choosing a car is no longer just a matter of status or performance, but comes to embody values such as environmental responsibility, financial intelligence, and connection with the most advanced in automotive technology. For the American public, this narrative is more than convincing. It is inspiring, as it shows that it is indeed possible to combine savings, efficiency, and driving pleasure in a single vehicle, without giving up the future.